Hi guys and gals, this is Nova Cookie 232 and welcome to another part of Minecraft Mod Survival or Infinity Mod Pack Survival, whatever you want to call it. And we have done quite a bit so far. We've generated power, we're generating power. I think we're stopping now because of the moon. Oh, not quite. Oh, this one. Oh, a bit of lag. Let's see if it's... no, not quite. But yeah, so these machines, we made the extractor, macerator, electric furnace, metal former, and some kinetic stuff that I'm going to get onto more later. But I've been smashing up some metal iron in particular, just because nice to have some extra. And I've also started to make a blast furnace. Now, all the ingredients to make a blast furnace I'll show you. There's the heat conductor and an iron item casing, which is an iron plate with a forge hammer, or the rolling property on the metal former. We know how to make a basic machine casing, 8 iron plates. To make a heat conductor, you need 6 rubber and 3 copper plates in the middle. So that's all simple. So, as you can see, the power it says is 1 HU per tick. Well, what you ask, what is HU? Now, HU is heat units. Is what the machine needs to operate heat. So what we need to make is a heat generator. We're just gonna make a basic one. So a heat. So that's how heat generator is very that always outputs heat, but that's another thing. That's for later. So solid heat generator, it uses coal. Fluid heat generator, it uses lava and other such materials. The electric heat generator uses power. So they're all they're all fairly simple machines. For the purposes of what we're going to do at the moment, I think I'm going to go with the electric generator simply because we're going to use power a lot more. So this requires an RE battery, an electric circuit, a heat conductor, and 6 iron item casings. So we want to wait. It was 6, wasn't it? 3, yeah, 6. So we want to smash up. I could use the metal former, of course, but I'm not going to in this case. Oops. Yep, go back in inventory. Next, we need to make the heat conductor, which is simply 6 rubber. And oh wait, take some more copper. And then we simply need to use the forge hammer. Might as well get the usage out of it whilst it's still there. And put them into copper plates. I made a heat conductor. So we've made the heat conductor. What else do we need to make? So we need to make the RE battery and the electronic circuit. We all know how these are made. Shove this in here. Rest on either side of the iron plate. And then 6 cable along with that. Finally, we need to make the RE battery, which requires 4 tin casing, 2 redstone and 1 insulated tin cable. To get to 4, we need to forge hammer tin twice. Very simple. And then insert tin cable at the top. Some redstone, and we've got an RE battery. So let's check the recipe again. This is how to make it. So I'm going to make it. We put the RE battery at the top, electronic circuit in the middle, heat conductor at the bottom, and then either side of these things we put iron item casing. And we've made an electric heat generator that I'm going to put next to this. What I'm going to do actually is probably make. Have I got? Oops. What are you doing? Apologies for that. I'm probably going to use some cable. are currently being powered. Does it need to be fully up before it can be properly powered? Or is it transferring heat straight away? Or does it need water as well? 6 air cells. Ah, we need to make the compressor. So I'm going through machines we need to make. So we need to make the compressor. To make the compressor, we need to have 6 smooth stone, 1 basic machine casing, and 1 electronic circuit. So we need to know how to make most of those things. But of course, we need to smelt 6 cobblestone. I put them just down here, didn't I? 6 cobblestone in there, waiting for that to happen. We also need to roll some cable. Now, the easiest, the most efficient way of doing this is to simply slap an ingot in here, and this will give us 3 wires rather than 2, which is much more efficient. Let's just have a couple in there. There we go. 10. That'd be 10 originally. There we go. 6. We only need 6 at the moment. We need more rubber, but I'll get onto that later. So we make the circuit. It's very simple again. And voila, we've got the circuit. Put them in there. So we need to make a basic machine casing. And we've got exactly the right amount of iron, which is convenient. Electronic circuits. Bit of stone. And there we go. We've got the compressor. So this is starting to look a little bit more power huggy and hungry than it was beforehand. And frankly, yes, it is. To make compressed air cells, which is what we want to make. Cell. So there's a universal cell, of course. We'd make an empty cell. An empty cell, the compressed air is simply a compressed shell. Simple. A universal fluids, we need an empty cell. To make an empty cell, we can make some with tin plates with the extruding mode, and we can make 3 of them. So have we got any tin plates? We've got 1. Let's shove more in. More useful. Rolling. Yes, rolling. Shove you in there. Cutting, extruding. Let's extrude this into whatever we're extruding this into. I think empty cells. There we go. And the compressor will effectively compress the air in them to compressed air. I think the idea. I don't like this mechanic very much. I think it's quite in theory, but in fact there's not much theory behind it in my opinion. But hey, who am I to say this? Add coils to it. Oh. Do I have to add a coil? Oh, I need to add a coil. Okay, so I need to add copper coil. You saw me make this previously. Copper coil. Or is this called coil? I'll just get a coil in. Either way, it is a copper coil. I believe you can have other coils, but there you go, coil, which is copper cable with an iron ingot in the middle. Good thing we made some copper cable. All this is coincidental. Okay, so that's one coil. So in theory now, it should be transmitting heat. I'm not too sure if it's doing that though. Thing is, I'm not too sure. Electric heat generator. Add coils to to increase heat output. I assume that this would automatically. No, wait a second. I'm a little bit confused. 6 air cells. We've got 6 compressed air cells for one full operation. So, I don't have a clue. What is? I broke my wrench in the process of doing this, but hmm. Hmm. Heat. Okay, I have no clue. I have no clue. Hmm. I don't know. Hmm. I think we can make one at least. Where is it? Electric wrench. Here we go. So a small part. All these things. Oh, what time is it? I don't know. But I think for now I'm going to stop it here. It's been 20 minutes. I had some problems, of course, but made some more machines. We made the compressor, electric heat generator, and blast furnace. I will get onto them and talk about them, explain them a little bit more later. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, favorite, and subscribe, and I'll see everyone later.